Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Butch here. I am going to do your August read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I love seeing the comments. I love reading them. See what everybody's got going on. So keep them coming. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on? Pisces for August 2023. What do you see for Pisces? What's coming in for Pisces, universe? Let me see, what message do we have for Pisces? All right, Pisces. The first thing that I see, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts because this shit is intense. Like, it's just a rush coming at me right now. But the first thing that I see is there is someone new coming in, Pisces. You know, and I feel like not only is it someone new, but there's something very special about this person. And I emphasize that because there's a very good reason why, but you'll see it as we go on here. The first thing I see is I feel like from the moment you meet this person, there's absolutely no doubt in your mind there's something really massive going on here. You know, I feel like this intense emotion comes over you. Almost like a wave hitting you. But of cool water on a hot day, because I feel like it's a very refreshing feeling. Pisces, I always say this, they're so intuitive. You're going to feel this. There's no way you're not going to feel this. But there's definitely something really big about this person. You know, I feel like your intuition is going to be screaming at you, and I feel like it's going to be very easy to understand why. You know, there's that instant connection, instantaneously. You know there's something there with this person. You know, I feel like you've been waiting your whole life for this person. And like I said, I don't want to oversell what I'm seeing here, but I also don't want to undersell it. You know, I feel like this is what you've been waiting for. You know, I feel like, and to be honest, I feel like when all hope was lost, because I feel like lately it's been almost like overwhelming. That feeling of being alone, that feeling that you may always be alone. The thing is with Pisces that I absolutely love is Pisces will do anything for you. They're always trying to help people. They're always trying to be there for people. But what I see here, Pisces, is someone there for you. You know, there's a, like I said with that Lover's card, is a very, let's just explain this a little bit further before I get over my head here. I feel like from the very first moment that you meet this person, you know, that feeling that this could be the one, that new love very quickly. And don't be afraid to show it. Like I put a quote up the other day, never admire quietly. This person feels the exact same way. This connection is intense from the get. Right from the moment that you meet. And the thing is that we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Usually in a read, that's a lack of communication or no communication. But with this, I feel like there's no verbal communication needed between the two of you. It's almost like this psychic connection. It's like you're in sync from the moment that you meet. All walls come down. Feeling very free and open to talk to this person. Feeling very free and open to share with this person. Being around this person is like being on a deserted island. Even if you're in a crowd, you're on a deserted island with just this person. It's just you and them. I've done I've done a lot of readings over the past 4 or 5 years. So I know what I'm talking about. And with this, like I said, you're going to feel it. I feel it. Being around this person alleviates stress. It just, like I said, you just feel completed with this person. Like it's the other half of the puzzle is right there in front of you. That feeling of this person mirrors your soul. With that new love and that Lover's card, we also have the Two of Cups. This is going to be a lifelong bond. This is going to be a bond that you share. And I feel like you have been sharing this bond with this person long before you met them. I'm getting a strong, and I don't say this often, and I don't, but I'm getting a very strong twin flame energy from this person. Like you've lived the same life. Like you've went through the same things. And that's why I feel like you're just going to know each other. You may have just met, in the physical form, but I feel like your energies have been connected your whole life. And like I said, you can go back in all my readings. I don't say that lightly, but I'm saying it now. This person has tunnel vision for you and you for them. I see a strong, I'm sticking to the cards. I see a strong and very long bond. Like I said, with that Two of Cups, I see a strong union. You never have to be alone again with this person. You're never going to have to feel that aloneness. There's such an old soul to this person as well. And I feel like that mirrors you as well. I feel like deep down you have an old soul. And like I said, I feel like you've both been through the same ups and downs, the same trauma. Dealt with the same shit. But you don't have to deal with it alone anymore. Like I said, that ship has come in. That nurturing energy. Very emotionally mature. Someone that you don't have to tell how you feel. Because a Pisces that I know have a hard time putting themselves first. So they have a hard time telling people how they feel. Because they always try to put you first. It's almost like they're having a shit day, but you're having a bad day, so they're going to put their shit aside so they can help you. But with this person, you have someone coming in that already knows intuitively when you need something. And they're there for you when they do that. like I said, that king and that queen. You know, it's that match. You know, and not only romantically and mentally and emotionally, but I feel like this person is not only going to be all those things and more, but they're also going to be your best friend. Someone that you know you can rely on. You know, it's that establishment of trust. And I feel like you just know you can trust this person, and they just know they can trust you. Like I said, trusting that intuition. There's no games. There's no bullshit. You know, we get the Seven of Swords in reverse. You know, usually there's people that come in and they hide shit from you. But like I said, with that Eight of Swords in reverse, we're opening up to each other. We feel comfortable in each other. So we don't have to have the games. We don't have to hide anything from each other. Like I said, I feel like you have a connection with this person that goes well beyond the verbal. You know, the communication that you share with this person goes well beyond the verbal. You don't have to speak to this person for them to know what's going on. That's why having bullshit lies wouldn't work in this connection either way. But there is none. We got that Queen of Swords. Very open and honest. Very to the point. And I feel like with this, with the Emperor, it's almost like you protect each other. You got each other's back. You know what I mean? Here till the wheels fall off type energy with this. You know, when you're not around each other, you're both thinking about each other. You know, just can't wait to get back to each other's arms. That shit, that's what it's all about. It's absolutely what it's all about. You know, there's no negative thinking. And I feel like a lot of times when we get a relationship, we have negative thinking. It's our intuition. But with this, our intuition is, I mean, it's a green light. It's absolutely a green light. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional fulfillment. Very easy to take that leap of faith with that Fool card. You know, they're a fool for you and you're a fool for them. And that's okay. That's more than okay. That's awesome. But this shit is intense. Like I said, you don't have to say anything to this person. You can be, you know, that type of relationship where you're with, you know, you're in a room and you may already have a best friend or a relative that you have this connection with. It's very rare. But it's like they know what you're thinking before you open your mouth. As soon as you think it, they're thinking it. You know, you're at a party and you want to go. It's time to go. And they're like, hey, you want to go? Because they already know. They feel you. And that's not something that comes lightly. But it's very intimate. Like I said, this is intense. It's an intense connection. There's no two ways about it. And like I said, it isn't going anywhere. You know, I see a lot of forward movement here. You know, like I said, that strong union, that strong bond. We have the Chariot and that family card. You know, all based on loyalty and love. This is someone you can depend on. 100%. I don't like giving 100%, but 100% this is someone you can depend on. I knew it as soon as I pulled the cards. You were on a collision course with this person your whole life, and now you're exactly where you should be. You're home. You're in your safe place. All those feelings that you're going to feel when you're around this person, that's what the main general energy is. You just feel safe. You feel a part of something. That shit hit hard. That hit real hard. Get a little choked up there. It's what we all want. It's what we all look for. But like I said, I feel like lately there's been some energy, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you're going to be alone forever. And it's like when the night is the darkest before the dawn. That saying it hasn't made as much sense before as it does now. It makes absolute sense. I mean, it always made sense, but now it makes so much sense. Like I said, there's definitely a twin flame energy here. You know, kindred souls, divine intervention. You know, this comes from a higher up. And like I said, from the moment you meet this person, you know. Without a doubt. And any doubts that ever slip in will be squashed. You know, even in the perfect condition, there may be doubts, but that's just your protection. That's you protecting yourself. But in the right situation, all doubts will be squashed. All doubts will be wiped out. You know, we're not, you know, even in that moment when you meet this person and you feel that, it's like you don't want to hold back. And I don't think you will. But there's always going to be a moment, maybe when you're alone, later on that night, maybe a week down the road, you're going to feel maybe some doubts slip in, you know, when you're not around them. You know, because we all have the moments where we think it's too good to be true. But in this case, it's true. And you'll see it. Just like I'm seeing it right now. With this person, we have some Virgo. We have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a lot of fire as well. You know, I feel like even the things that set you apart from this person, you know, I feel like you're very similar. But even the slight things that you have differently balance each other out perfectly. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's one of those moments that take your breath away. Like I said, I've used a few words in this read that I don't generally use in my readings. I don't like to use the word twin flame. You know, I don't like to overuse it. But I will use it when it needs to be used. It needed to be used. Because like I said, I feel like you have very similar paths. And that's what brings you together even more. I truly feel, for this one, for this read, sometimes we have to have someone that knows what we've been through. And we may come in even feeling broken. But when we fix each other, we find that we became one. You know, all your broken pieces and all their broken pieces, you put them together and you got one magical thing. Magical. That's another word I don't like to use. But when in Rome, and I'll tell you another thing that I really want you to pay attention to is in all the reads I've done, you can go back and you can check it. I don't get choked up. I'm not a choked up type of person, but I got choked up. In a very good way. You know, I'm just so happy for you. absolutely ecstatic. This is why I do what I do. You know, I want people to find that person. That person that makes them feel, like I said, like you're on a deserted island and just you and them, even when you're in a crowd of people. You know, that person that makes you feel like you're safe, like you're meant to be there, like you're never going to be alone again, like you don't ever have to be, because you don't. And for those who it doesn't resonate, you still got me. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.